Hi, I'm Eric.
And I'm Fatin,
Our video is about knowing your data for machine learning.
or as we call it, how to handle your first date with data.
When we are dealing with machine learning problems, our first reflex is to apply any machine learning algorithm as a black box, not considering the nature of data we are dealing with.
And this is wrong. We have to look at the data intimately in order to choose the right algorithm for application.
Because even if any data can be represented as a list of numbers to a computer, it doesn't necessarily share the same behavior and it is not used for the same purpose.
So if you have a task such as identifying the handwritten image as the number 7, you cannot just apply any machine learning algorithm and assume to find the right solution.
Before choosing the algorithm, we have to look closely at the data.
Getting to know any data is like going on a first date with someone.
So here you are, with your date, at a nice restaurant. You must be curious about your date, so you ask questions like, where do they come from?
What do they do?
What do they describe themselves?
What are their properties and their hobbies?
And if the date goes well, upon reaching home,
You think about choosing an appropriate activity for your second date, movies, restaurant, or hiking, depending on the nature of your date.
or to let go of our metaphor, you think about choosing an appropriate learning algorithm, SVM, naive Bayes, or decision trees, depending on the nature of your data.
Let's look at a more concrete example. Imagine your data date is some text and you start asking questions.
Where are you from? These questions refer to the source of your data. In case of text, we can have some examples like
Text from newspapers,
from mails,
from medical records.
status from Facebook or tweet.
Now you know a little bit more about your data. The next question to ask is,
How do you describe yourself? Knowing the nature of the text will help us to find the best tools and algorithms to use.
if your text is a poem, we can expect to deal with a lot of metaphors and sometimes a different use of syntax or specific use of grammar.
In the case of short text like tweets or SMS, we need to know that they could contain grammatical mistakes, emoticons, and abbreviations.
While working with historical text, you will find a different vocabulary, an old-fashioned grammar, or even words that we do not use anymore or that the meaning of some of them has changed. After knowing the source and the nature of text that we have, we can expect some challenges. For example,
Typos. It happens when people wrongly type a word like access with only one C.
grammatical errors. They are very common in short text because we are in the free context, people don't care about rules and they can make simple mistakes.
Date format. There is no standard to write a date. So people could use the format year, month, day, or year, date, month, or any such combination.
Finally, we need to consider that some words could be written in different ways.
For example, the word preprocessing could be written in three different ways. Preprocessing as a single word, pre and processing as two separate words, hyphenated by a dash or separate by a blank space.
All of them represent the same concept.
In conclusion, I suggest building a profile of your data. Here we have the profile of the text from Daily News.
We know that this kind of text is narrative, so they have a specific structure, and the challenges that we'll deal with are
Detecting named entities, name of places and timestamp. Be careful because news are usually formatted in time ML.
Now imagine that your date is an image. You want to know where the image comes from, if it's an X-ray, a natural image, a satellite image.
This is important to understand how the image was acquired and under what conditions.
Other questions you may ask your data is, how do you describe yourself? Are you a 2D or 3D image? Are you in black and white or in colors?
Moreover, you might consider the challenges that your data has been through, like if it has noise or not, or does it show any special artifact?
In any case, before applying a machine learning algorithm, you should verify if that algorithm has been used before on similar data and how well it performed.
Get to know your data as well as possible because you cannot apply the same algorithm that they use for a natural image on a newspaper text just because at the end there are just numbers to a computer.
Hope that you liked our video.